to PCWizKid's Tech Talk. Well, many people ask me, what do you use to record your screen in Ubuntu? Well, let me tell you right now, okay? It's very easy. All you need to do is go into the Applications option in Ubuntu and click on Add Remove, and then do a search. Do a search for what I use. Now, you can type in the word record here at the top, and then make sure that all available applications is selected, and it will find basically what I use, and that's the gtk-recordmydesktop. That's what I use to record in Ubuntu. Okay, so do a search for record. It'll search all the different types of applications. There it is, gtk-recordmydesktop. Check it off, and then apply and install it from the Add Remove. Now, there's other ways of installing, of course. You can install this from the command line in a terminal window, or you can also download it from the website. Okay, so there's different ways of installing things. You don't have to use the Add Remove if it's not there. If you go to the website, recordmydesktop.sourceforge.net, you'll be able to get the user guide and all the info that you need to install it from there on Ubuntu, or other Linux distributions as well, not just Ubuntu, right? Now, after you install it, it will appear here in the menus, so you'll be able to go into Applications, and then under the Video option, you'll be able to access it and configure it. Now, I don't use it for sound, I use it just for video, and under the Advanced option, you can see here you can set up where you want it to save it, the options for recording, whether you want it to compress it on the fly or not, and the type of performance you want it to save it as, so high quality or low quality sound, for example. So all of these are the options that I have by default. I use about 15 frames per second on the recording of the desktop, of course, not too fast, not too slow. And there's different options now. When you go to record, you can have it record the entire screen, which is what I'm doing now by just clicking here on these buttons on the toolbar. You can stop or start your recording of the entire screen, for example. Or you can have it select and just record a window. Okay, so here you can see I have a window already open, right? So if I wanted to tell record my desktop just to record that window and not everything else around it, in this capture program there's a select window option. So you click on that select window option, and then you get this crosshair mouse, and then you select the window by clicking on it with that crosshair mouse, and then it knows that all you want is to record that window. So we'll put like a border around it, for example. Now I'm using the entire desktop. I want to record the entire desktop, and I'm zooming in and zooming out using the Ubuntu desktop effects. Now once you're done doing that, if you wanted to record just a section, you can just actually highlight a section within the Record My Desktop. There's a little preview here. See this little window? That's a preview of your entire desktop. You can actually select an area that you want to record by dragging and dropping, and you'll get a red box, right? So that's another neat feature. But like I said, right now I'm recording the entire desktop. So if I just use my cube here, you can see my entire cube, right? So that's Record My Desktop in a nutshell. That's what I'm using for those that are interested. And under the Compiz Config Settings Manager, I've enabled the zoom effect. So that's what I'm using along with this, so that I can zoom in and zoom out on my desktop while I'm recording, right? So that's not a feature from Record My Desktop necessarily. That's a feature from the desktop effects to zoom in and zoom out, and that's how I've enabled it. So for those of you that are interested, that's how it's done, okay? And once you've done your recording, it's saving it as a .ogv file, and you might want to convert that into an MPEG or a DivX or an AVI file, so you'll have to use third-party tools for that, right? And you can always record it in Ubuntu, and if you have Windows editing software that you use, you can always use your window editing software or convert it with another utility. But that's what I do. That's what I'm using for those that are interested, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.